Meghan Markle has been hailed after she was compared to a federal judge or elected official for marrying into the royal family as a black woman. The praise came from American lawyer Professor Anita in an op-ed published to commemorate Black History Month. While praising President Biden for nominating Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court this week, the first black woman to be appointed to the court, she noted that in the Duchess of Sussex there was a measure of parallelism given her experience navigating uncharted territory as a black woman. Meghan Markle was the first black person to marry into the royal family when her and Prince Harry tied the knot in May 2018. They stepped back from royal duties in January 2020 and moved to California, after experiencing intense media scrutiny. Professor Hill wrote in her piece, "After the press conference ended, I sat up straighter and felt grateful to have witnessed another glass ceiling that was shattered in my lifetime." Speaking of the history where black women of stature and credential entered arenas once thought to be inaccessible, she thought of the Duchess. She continued, "I was recently able to connect with one of these women, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and while her role over the past few years hasn't been that of a federal judge or elected official, I couldn't help but see a measure of parallelism given her experience navigating uncharted territory as a black woman." Meghan herself added her thoughts to the piece in light of the historic nomination of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. The Duchess said, "The civil rights history of tomorrow is being written today. Judge Jackson's nomination has opened new ground for women's representation at the highest level of a judicial system that for too long has tilted against the very community she hails from. For millions of young women who will rightfully find inspiration from this moment, let's remind ourselves that black achievement is something that exists not just today or yesterday, and not just in moments of celebration, but as a fabric woven into the entire chronicle of the American story." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been leading a relaxed, low-key, for royals, life in California ever since they left their lives as senior royals behind in March 2020. Although they were initially quiet about their reasoning for moving to the United States, they soon confirmed that issues with the royal family drove them to leave the United Kingdom. In their now infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey, Harry characterized his relationship with his brother as distance. This distance between Harry and the royal family has remained vast, barring the few times he's returned to the UK solo. Perhaps due to the COVID-19 pandemic, whenever he's made the transatlantic trip, Meghan and their children always remained behind in their new Montecito mansion. With air travel restrictions now lessening, and the royal family having a few high-profile events coming up, the question on every royal commentator's mind has been whether the Sussexes as a family will return to the UK for the late Prince Philip's memorial in March and the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, a celebration her 70th year on the throne, in early June. However, a few things seem to be needing to fall into place first, namely, an agreement needs to be forged between the Sussexes and the UK's Home Office regarding their security in country. If no resolution can be made, it looks like Harry may never bring Meghan, Archie Mountbatten-Windsor, and Lilibet Mountbatten-Windsor to the UK again. Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, and Archie Mountbatten-Windsor haven't set foot on British soil as a family since November 2019. When the family took a 6-week vacation in Canada for the holiday season in 2019, they never returned to the United Kingdom. While Meghan and Harry came back to the UK in January, they left baby Archie behind with a nanny,